What's up everyone, it's Tim from Everyday Tactical Vids back with you again, and today we're talking about EDC, Everyday Carry. What you see here are the wide variety of items that I choose from for my EDC, and this is my on-person EDC, not items that I keep in an EDC bag. This is actually on me. I won't carry all these items all the time, but when I do choose different items that I want to carry, usually comes from this range of items you see here on the table. So we'll jump right into it here. First thing we'll talk about, flashlight. As you can see, this is the Surefire Fury, 15 and 500 lumens. So that's one of my EDC options for light. The other one is this 511 ATAC light, and basically your major difference is weight and the power of the light. So I'll make my choices depending on what type of basically jeans I'm wearing. If I have a pair of carpenter jeans that have a pocket that fits this nicely and would actually keep this vertical and not moving around, I will carry this around. I don't mind a little bit extra weight for the amount of power it gives me in a light. However, if I'm just wearing cargo jeans or some sort of pants that don't have that type of pocket that fits this nicely, which really it's only carpenter jeans that has this type of pocket down the side where this fits well and doesn't move around, I will carry this light. Now again, this doesn't have as much power, but this serves just fine for, general everyday use. I prefer this in general because it's got more power, and not only just for, if I'm in the backyard trying to see what's going on at night, but also, if I really had to have some bright light for some sort of searching, or, if I was in a situation where I had to have some sort of light for self-defense purposes, having that really bright light is a good option. So this is one setup that I, depending on the day or what I'm wearing, I prefer to carry this, but this is the other option that I'm actually running. I do have some stream lights, but right now these are the two that I'm actually working with most often. So there you go as far as lights. Other things I'll be carrying just every day. Got a very basic watch here. And this is, I think it's probably cost me 12 bucks. They call it a Ranger watch. It's nothing special. It does glow in the dark once it's exposed to a little bit of light, but I just like to have a very lightweight watch. I do have my phone with me and that works fine, but having a watch in case I, have to leave my phone somewhere, it's nice to have this. So that's my very basic watch. A lot of people invest a lot of money in a watch. For me, I just don't need anything fancy. So it's my basic setup as far as watch goes. Next up is my Mountain Dew lip balm, and this basically is, instead of chapstick, I got this. So I like Mountain Dew, and a friend of our family picked this up because they knew I like Mountain Dew. So with the weather getting cold, that's something I'll generally just throw in my pocket. You've seen the Schrade keychain pry tool here, and this is on my keychain with my, my car keys and a electronic key for the office. But this is the one I've been using. I have had a chance to use this for a couple different situations, so it's nice to have something that's strong and heavy duty, and that's on my keychain. For phone, I have the iPhone 5S. As you can see, I do have an Otter Box on here. I got the one with Realtree on the back and the Blaze Orange here on the front. This is around 50 bucks or 60 bucks for the Otter Box. They do have the military grade option, but I just didn't feel like I needed something that high level and that expensive. That's usually running over $100. So iPhone 5S. As far as a wallet, this is from Vanquest Gear. They do have a smaller version of this, which is about half the size, and then this is the full-size one. I like this because it fits just right in my back pocket, pretty much no matter what style of pants I'm wearing. And this has the RFID blocking material, so people aren't going to be stealing your information. But this holds, a couple debit cards, a couple credit cards, my AAA card, license, things like that. So this is on me pretty much every day. We'll talk about knives in a second. This is my Arc'teryx beanie. This is just my favorite hat. Actually, this one's starting to wear out a little bit, so I'm probably going to pick another one up, maybe in a different color. But if you need a good, solid, nicely made, comfortable beanie that fits well, which is the big thing for me, I want to make sure that my ears are covered when it's chilly outside. This one works great. So this is going to run you probably around $30 or so, but this is my, for winter, this is definitely an everyday carry item for me. You might have seen on my wrist I had a paracord bracelet. This is a Bison paracord bracelet. This is one of the ones that I disassembled, just like this, to show how much paracord you're actually getting out of a paracord survival bracelet. This is a lightweight one, very basic. It doesn't take up a lot of wrist space for me. I don't like clutter going all the way up my arm, so I like something that's a little bit more streamlined. So that's why I do have this one. Now, if you're a fan of Everyday Tactical Vids, you'll know that I like my Benchmade Griptllian very much. And again, I like the size of the blade, shape of the blade. I like the The size of the handle too for the Mini Griptillian is just a little bit too small for my liking, so I like this size. The other thing is I'll use this knife or have this knife as an EDC knife if I need something that's a little bit more subdued. So this black, when you actually have it in your pocket, there's not a whole lot showing. It is dark. It doesn't stand out. So this is one of my favorites. The other knife I have here is the Benchmade Mini-Barrage. This is the assisted opening barrage, and this is the one that I've done a review on. This is work between Cabela's and Benchmade. So blaze orange, obviously very obvious. So if you're out in the woods and you drop a knife, this is definitely going to be easier to find. So I like this. It is a subdued color when it comes to the blade. A little bit smaller of a blade compared to the Reptillian here, as you can see. But this does function quite well. So these are some of my my two favorite when it comes to, here's the other side here just so you can see it, when it comes to everyday carry knives. So here you have it, my full array of EDC items. Again, I swap them in and out depending on the situation or, you know, the setup I'm running that day. And my philosophy for EDC items, as I've mentioned before, is about situations I'm likely to face, not every possible situation. So I've got this setup right here for situations I find I'm often running into. I've got my EDC bag usually with me pretty much almost anywhere I go. I've got a bag in my car, and I'm driving almost everywhere anyhow. So I've got lots of other kind of backup items, but on my person, this is the array of items that I choose from. So let's hear about your EDC, different things you carry, what you like, and let's get the conversation going. So comments obviously go down below. We always encourage you to subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check us out on Tumblr. Take care.